Hey, small business leaders. JustWorks gives you peace of mind knowing that payroll will run smoothly, your team has access to benefits that fit their needs and fit your budget, and your business is getting the support it needs, always. Take a look at JustWorks transparent pricing by visiting justworks.com/pricing. That's justworks.com/pricing for details.
We made USAA Insurance to help you save. Take advantage of discounts when you cover your home and your ride. Discover how we're helping members save at USAA.com/bundle. Restrictions apply.
This is Optimal Finance Daily, episode 2369, 5 Ways to Reduce Your Debt Payments by James Lambridis of DebtMD.com. And I'm your host and personal finance enthusiast, Diana Merriam. Hello again and welcome to Optimal Finance Daily. This is the show where I serenade you with the sweet sounds of personal finance knowledge from some of the best blogs on the planet, with the author's permission, of course. So let's jump right into today's article and start optimizing your life. 5 Ways to Reduce Your Debt Payments by James Lambridis of DebtMD.com. If you have large amounts of debt that have been piling up and it has become increasingly difficult to meet your monthly payment obligations, know that you're not alone. In the United States, there are nearly 200 million people who collectively hold over $3.5 trillion in credit card, medical, and student loan debt. To comprehend how big $1 trillion is, at a salary of $36 million per year, NBA superstar LeBron James would need to work 27,778 years to make $1 trillion. If you went back 1 trillion seconds in time, you would be in the year 29,700 BC. Spending $1 million an hour nonstop for 24 hours a day, you would not run out of $1 trillion for 411 years. If you're looking for ways to reduce your monthly debt payments, DebtMD has narrowed it down to 5 simple actions you can take to accomplish this. Number 1, contact your creditors. This is the first thing you should do when attempting to lower your monthly payments. In today's uncertain economic climate, many creditors are willing to work with you if you're experiencing a financial hardship since the COVID-19 pandemic. With the average credit card interest rate around 19%, you can simply ask your credit card company if they would be willing to lower it. Or if you aren't able to make a payment in a given month, you can ask to make a partial payment. The key is to be honest and sincere with your creditor. If you have a good history with them and have been a customer for a while, they have good reason to come to a compromise with you. Number 2, do a balance transfer. A 0% interest balance transfer is a great way to lower your monthly payments. However, there are some caveats you should know. The 0% APR is usually only good for 12 to 18 months. If you're not sure you'll be able to pay off the entire balance within that time frame, you should refrain from doing a balance transfer. If you do end up transferring it and fail to pay off the balance before the promotional interest rate expires, you're back in the same situation you were in before. With that being said, balance transfers are good for smaller debt amounts and for people who are expecting to come into money and know they will be able to pay off the full balance within the promotional period. Number 3, consolidate with a loan. A debt consolidation loan is another way to lower your monthly payment. This entails taking out a new loan, paying off your existing debts, and consolidating multiple payments into one payment with a fixed interest rate and term. If you're a person who wants a concrete finish line where you know you'll be debt-free, a debt consolidation loan makes sense. In addition, most loans offer no prepayment penalty, which is another benefit. However, there are usually origination fees, so be aware of these before you take out the loan. Number 4, debt settlement. Debt settlement is best for people who are seriously struggling with making their minimum monthly payments and/or are experiencing a financial hardship. With debt settlement, a company will attempt to negotiate the principal balance on your accounts and offer a lump sum settlement to your creditors. This requires you to go delinquent on your accounts, which will impact your credit score. These companies are usually able to cut your monthly payments in half, and have you out of debt in just 2 to 4 years. When choosing a debt settlement company, be sure they do not charge any upfront fees and always check that they're in good standing with the Better Business Bureau. In addition, do your due diligence by reading any reviews and customer testimonials that are available online. And number 5, credit counseling. Credit counseling is almost a hybrid between a debt consolidation loan and debt relief. While you're not borrowing money to pay off your debt, you're hiring an agency to negotiate the interest rates on the credit cards you wish to pay off. The goal of credit counseling is to reduce your interest rates, lower your monthly payment, and allow you to become debt-free in 3 to 5 years. Keep in mind that whichever accounts you consolidate with the credit counseling agency need to be closed, and it's noted on your credit report that you're working with a credit counselor, though it has minimal effects to your actual credit score. 3 key takeaways. Number 1, always try to contact your creditors to lower your interest rate and/or monthly payments before doing anything else. Number 2, 0% balance transfers can work only if you know you can pay the debt off before the promotional rate expires in 12 to 18 months. And number 3, debt consolidation loans, debt relief, and credit counseling are all great ways to lower your payment. Choosing one depends on your goals and unique financial situation. You just listened to the post titled 5 Ways to Reduce Your Debt Payments by James Lambridis of DebtMD.com.
Hey, small business leaders. JustWorks gives you peace of mind knowing that payroll will run smoothly, your team has access to benefits that fit their needs and fit your budget, and your business is getting the support it needs, always. Take a look at JustWorks transparent pricing by visiting justworks.com/pricing. That's justworks.com/pricing for details.
Did you know that even if you have health insurance, you could still be overpaying for your prescription medications? Before you fill your next prescription, just checking GoodRx may help you beat your copay price. GoodRx is the fast and free way to save up to 80% on the price of your prescriptions. All you need to do is search for your medication on the GoodRx website or app and show your discount at the pharmacy counter. It's that easy. Not to mention, GoodRx doesn't just work for new prescriptions. It can help you save big on all your refills too. You know how much frugality means to me and how many ways I try to save, but never before have I seen a way to save on prescriptions. I've really loved GoodRx. It's extremely easy even for the older members of my family that I've recommended it to. So for simple, smart savings on your prescriptions, check GoodRx. Go to goodrx.com/OFD. That's goodrx.com/OFD. goodrx.com/OFD. I need to use this opportunity to disagree with this article. Please, please, please do not use a debt settlement company that requires you to go delinquent on your debt. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau issued an article last year highlighting the dangers of working with debt settlement companies, also sometimes called debt relief or debt adjusting companies. Debt settlement could leave you deeper in debt than you were when you started. Most debt settlement companies will ask you to stop paying your debts in order to get creditors to negotiate and to collect the funds required for a settlement. But some of your creditors may refuse to work with the company you chose. These settlement companies also charge expensive fees, and in many cases, they will not be able to settle all of your debts. If that happens, the built-up penalties and fees on the unsettled debt may wipe out any savings the company achieves on settled debt. Stopping payments on your debt and avoiding the collection calls as debt settlement companies will tell you to do will have a negative effect on your credit score and could result in the creditor or debt collector filing a lawsuit against you. An alternative to a debt settlement company is a nonprofit consumer credit counseling service. These nonprofits can attempt to work with you and your creditors to develop a debt management plan that you can afford. They usually will also help you develop a budget and provide other financial counseling. Check out the National Foundation for Credit Counseling. They are a nonprofit network of certified financial counselors that can help you come up with a plan and negotiate your debt. But that'll do it for this episode. Have a happy rest of your day, and I'll be back with you again tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.